All right, this is going to be your homework, so we'll talk about this in a minute when you need to click here for the video. All right, so today we're going to talk about succession. Succession is normal, gradual change that occurs in species that live in a certain area. Okay? What the heck does that mean? Well, if a volcano erupted and created brand new land, like a brand new Hawaiian island, just came up from the sea, it's never been touched before. The first life that you would see would be the pioneer species, because they're the first species, the pioneers, like the pioneers of the West, or like Captain Kirk, or the pioneers of space, the final frontier, right? So nothing has ever grown on this hardened lava before. This brand new igneous rock. So the first things that grow will be a pioneer species. And you're going to start with something simple like this lichen that's growing on rocks. But what's another name for first? Primary, right? So primary succession just means that this is the first life that has grown here ever on this new land. And we're going to start simple and get to some more complicated organisms. So we're going to start with lichen, like this lichen over here that grows on the rock. And then we're going to go to grasses, and then some bushes, and then some trees. So primary succession happens when new land is formed. Nothing has ever grown there before. And then all of a sudden, something starts to grow. The pioneer species start to grow. That is primary succession, the very first. So then what's secondary succession? Well, all that means is this is not the first time it's happened. Maybe something came by, like a fire. We have lots of fire in California. And it wipes out the whole entire forest. There's nothing but dirt, soil. Or maybe humans came by at one point for development and bulldozed everything down. There's nothing there anymore. But eventually life will grow again. But this is not the first time. This is now the second time, right? So there was life there. We had a fire or something that happened. And now this is the second time that life has grown. So this is called secondary succession. And it will happen in the same order. You're still going to get the lichen, and then the grasses, and then the bushes, and then the small trees and the big trees. Same order. So primary and secondary succession are pretty much the same thing. Is that one happens on brand new land, nothing's ever grown there before, and one happens after some catastrophe has wiped out all of the growth prior. So let's look at some questions. We have charred stumps, grasses and shrubs, young evergreen shrubs and saplings, and mature forest. What do we call this change of plant types over time? If you said succession, you are correct. More specifically, ecological succession. And remember, ecology is just the study of interactions that occur among the organisms and their environment. Let's try another one. First, we have these small grasses and small plants and shrubs, then softwood trees, then hardwood trees. What process is best represented by the sequence of diagrams? Yes, if you said succession, you were right. Ecological succession. Correct. Let's try another one. We have an amoeba, a rabbit, human, and tree. What do we call this change of plant types over time? Ha! Just wanted to see if you were paying attention. These are not plants. That's better. Grass and bushes. Then we have grass, bushes, and trees over a period of time. What do we call this change of plant types over time? If you said succession, you are correct. All right, so now we'll go back to your homework. I want you to read the question, answer it, and write the answer here. And then I want you to explain the difference between primary and secondary succession here. Have a great day.